I'm from a background of family that has been artisan industrial, that from Jura, and like my grandfather was doing a lot of accessories for Poiret. I'd always this in the background, and it's already in Paris that I started when my brother took over the factory to do things with this. There was always, it was not, you know, it couldn't be like so divided, but it did not have I went to the States because I wanted to live there, but I was already developing a line from me, Michele Lamy, that was mainly about accessories and sunglasses and bangles that I don't have this morning, but usually are here from here. Not the same material, but no. And then when I was in LA, I realized I was feeling like nothing was right. I needed something to wear, that's all, because or they were too dressy or too t-shirty, or so it's there. I was thinking to, you know, I needed to adapt like the way I was living there. So when I moved to LA, I opened a store. I was distributing the thing I was making, still in France at that time, and then I opened a little factory in downtown LA. So in fact, yeah, it started to be concentrated there. But at the same time, I opened places and restaurants and everything in LA. I was doing a few different things. Of course, I remember the day because it was in my company. I was working with a very good friend of his that I wanted to come to work with me, and he said, I cannot come if I'm not coming with this incredible pattern maker, and I was sent him over. So I know exactly how I met him. But I think I had seen him in the street. It was not like the first time I was seeing him, but vaguely. I mean, electricity, it was sure because he you know, his look now, his look before was not so different, but a little more fierce. Meaning like, you know, a chain here, and he had this kind of turban. I don't think he had a chain on his nose when he came. But he was sticking out. So, but, you know, he knew because he was still in Porterville, so I was doing a few ads, an interview. I think it's that he said, because he did not know. Obviously, we are coming from so separate ways, and it's like the closest thing that ever happened to me, so I don't know what we were feeling. And, you know, I had a life, I had a daughter, I was married, the things had to entangle for a while. And it's funny you say that, because he said for 4 years he could not understand a word of what I was saying. No, 2 years, I think, not 4. Yeah, how is it? No, it's great, but it's not something that happened sort of, you know, by accident. I think because he came, let's say, to work for me, and I think I was certainly the first one to feel that he had this talent without talking about it. So then everything has to be sort of built around it on my part, perhaps on a subconscious way that it was coming. I think I even stopped my company without saying, or like losing interest in it because of him. So it went in a very flowing way. So now if I'm amazed, it's because it keeps going, you know. But it did not come to to say or to what you mean, like you will feel it's difficult because somebody had all his talents and then you are here doing the... In fact, I'm a very woman position in a way, like I'm in the kitchen for him. So I think it's a team, even if I'm not. Because what I enjoy, it's to have things and figure it out, they can be done. So I have, we have this dialogue all the time without being like, but you know that now is, and I told you I'm taking care mainly of having his designed furniture collection being made. Because my thing is to be with those craftsmen around Paris with the van, finding the stone, finding the plywood, saying there's this, that. So that's why I feel very comfortable about it, because it's, you know, it's not even a question to say, I'm here, he's doing all this thing, it's like, oh my God, today, and the found is closed. I admire everybody, not everybody, but you know, from Marlène to Brigitte Bardot to, but I was always off, like when I went skiing, I was already like, attaching just foxes. It was not like a coat, but to make some kind of outfit. I don't think I was trying to look like somebody special. I was, because, you know, like my mother was telling me, but where are you coming from? And that was, it was more like a dream. I was always in the story, the 1001 Nights, and something very nomad, Berber. I was more attracted to this than actresses. But if you talk about style, I think the best style they were, it was from the Jean-Luc Godard movie. And I think from the cigarette to everything, I really will say that it's at the time I was growing up and there was those Godard movies, that's where I thought the style was. So, with the men, I like boys and I don't like men. With the women, I don't like the little girls, except the real little girls, and I like women. I like stories, I like to make stories and listen to stories. I'm a little feisty. What else? I don't know what else. Now, I don't know. Yeah, I'm at a point where I imagine I would like to live so many different lives, but I see that I don't really have the time, so perhaps the first time I try to think that I should make choice of what I will really love to do, because I cannot make 40 years plan or whatever. Or usually I don't really plan. It comes like something different arrive and make me change. But it's a time of building. But you see, now I'm really learning Arabic, which is very difficult. I'm really very interested in everything from the Middle East and trying to understand. This is something that takes me there, and I think later on I will go farther away in Asia, but I don't have the time or to learn a language or to be spending 10 years there to understand what's going on. So it sure I have to make choice. I feel very happy right now. Oh, since a while. It's something, you know, with the age, like, and you have the chance to be able to do what you want, and thinking you can also, yeah, you have the means to do a lot of things. It's very, I think it's a state of happiness to have a relationship as close as with Rick is really happiness, but there is also like a team. For me, it's like tribe with people where we recognize each other as tribe, and I think even if the tribe is not really only located here, and this, I feel I have a tribe and I have a love affair, so I'm very happy. Take the time to get your food from the farmer's market, make the nicest plate, having people over. This is a great luxury to me, and there is at every step of the way, and then you want to go to the gym because you want to feel so great in your body. This is a luxury, and it's everything you can do yourself. Or what I'm saying, you have the chance to be learning this, be able to get a piece of art that you love. This is a luxury. It's not when you are telling me the words. It's like, you know, I was just answering about what you will look in fashion magazine, what luxury is, but there is luxury. Try to get luxury in everything you do, and if it things you love and you feel in it, yeah, there is so much luxury, and to be able to have such a good relationship with people. Misery is like fights, misery is like, you know, starting with being broke. I get afraid when I see that people cannot get along. I try to understand why there is all this war. I'm afraid of, but I'm not afraid of tomorrow. I'm afraid I will always find a way to enjoy it. I don't know what that God is. I believe, you know, I believe in DNA. I believe that genes have memory. I really believe in civilization. It's what I want to know most. Well, let's say I don't have a religion that to put a name on it. But no, because the more the sciences are finding closest to where this Big Bang was, it's like looking for religion. I don't. I'm more proud of humanity and thinking that people that can behave like incredible human beings are without the help of a God. That's what I believe in, trying to do. But yeah, I'm sort of even against religion because that's the reason everybody fight. At the time it was a lot better when there were so many gods because everybody could find their own. Since we believe there was only one and people are fighting because their one is better than the other, it's what ruins the world. So I would prefer to believe in a lot of gods, like the Egyptian or the Greek. I would like to be in this time. Tea and cigarettes.